ElectraCast.
Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. That Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners and 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Unbelievably Pepsi.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for April 14th, 2026.
Today in Congress, the Senate introduced 13 bills and 3 resolutions, continuing work across public health, national security, and the federal judiciary. Lawmakers passed a resolution recognizing Deep Vein Thrombosis and Pulmonary Embolism Awareness Month, aimed at increasing awareness and prevention of these life-threatening conditions. The Senate confirmed 2 federal judges, John Thomas Shepard for the Western District of Arkansas and Christopher R. Wolf for the Western District of Texas, shaping the judiciary in those regions. Senators also began considering the nomination of Andrew B. Davis for a district judgeship in Texas, with a vote scheduled to determine whether debate will be limited. Additional nominations were received for federal courts in Ohio, Texas, and Florida, along with several candidates for associate judge positions in the District of Columbia. In national defense, the Senate appointed Vice Admiral Shoshana Chatfield and Mara Elizabeth Carlin to the Commission on the National Defense Strategy, influencing long-term military planning. Lawmakers also reached an agreement to vote on a measure that could require the removal of United States armed forces from hostilities involving Iran that have not been authorized by Congress. Senate committee work advanced a wide range of legislation, including bills on consumer product safety standards, mental health warning labels on digital platforms, aviation security funding and workforce regulations, cybersecurity protections for satellite systems, and the reauthorization of the National Quantum Initiative. These efforts affect consumers, technology companies, aviation workers, and national security infrastructure. In the House of Representatives, lawmakers introduced 28 bills and 7 resolutions while passing several key measures. The House approved the Emergency Conservation Program Improvement Act, which expands access to federal support for farmers carrying out emergency land conservation, directly impacting agricultural communities. The House also passed the Airspace Location and Enhanced Risk Transparency Act of 2026, strengthening aviation safety by requiring improved collision prevention technology and updating air traffic procedures, affecting pilots, aviation workers, and passengers nationwide. Additionally, the House passed a series of measures designating Postal Service facilities across the country in honor of veterans, public servants, and community leaders, formally recognizing their contributions. The chamber addressed membership changes with the resignation of 2 representatives and the swearing in of a new member from Georgia, adjusting the total number of representatives. Lawmakers also approved procedural rules to guide upcoming debate on legislation related to regulatory reform, environmental policy, tax policy, and surveillance authorities. Overall, the day's activity in Congress focused on judicial appointments, national defense planning, public safety, and advancing legislation with impacts across multiple sectors of American life. Those were the key activities of April 14th, 2026 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily updates or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Delilah Sperrazza. Music by Peter Rafelson.
For those of you who dream of a world where music and podcasts live together in perfect harmony, now, for the first time, ElectraCast gives you a magical compilation, Pod Till You Drop, Volume 1, where we give you the best in tunes and the best in podcasts. Feast your ears and hear the culture. Available now wherever you listen to music.
Hey, I'm DC. I host a radio show on multiple genres. There's rock, there's metal, there is country, and I talk to the artists, and I take those interviews from the radio, and I put them into a podcast, which is called Behind the Rock with DC. Check it out, Behind the Rock with DC, a podcast that brings you a little bit closer to the bands, a little bit closer to the artists. Please subscribe to the podcast today.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.